Number 10, it is a binomial, 2 pieces, times this trinomial, 3 pieces. So the n is going to get distributed through. It's going to shake hands with n squared. It's going to shake hands with the 4n, and it's going to shake hands with the 2. Then the 3 will do the exact same thing. So we can see there's going to be 3 pieces there, and then when the 3 gets multiplied through, there's going to be 3 more, so a total of 6, which makes sense. You have a binomial 2 times a trinomial 3, you'll end up with 6 pieces. Some of them will go together, though. Well, let's see what happens. N times n squared is n to the third. N times the 4 is 4n squared. N times the negative 2 is negative 2n. Who else now goes together? Well, let's see. The 3 still got to be distributed through, so that's 3n squared. It's got to be distributed through the 4n, 12n, and then 3 times that 2 minus 6. Now you have 6 pieces like we said. Do any of them go together? Well, there's nobody with the n cubed, but with positive 4n squared, I see a plus 3n squared. That's 7n squared. Here I have a lose 2n, but gain 12n. That's a gain of 10n, and then the number 6 is being subtracted by itself there. There's our answer to number 10. Number 11, the same exact thing. Going to distribute the n through to each of the pieces. You have to be careful with the negatives, though. Let's see. N times n squared, n cubed. N times the negative 5n, that's negative 5n squared, because n times n is n squared. And then n times the negative 2 minus 2n. Let's now distribute the negative 1 through. That'll be minus an n squared. Negative 1 times a negative 5n is positive 5n. And a negative 1 times a negative 2 is positive 2. All we have to do now is put together pieces that can be put together. Do you see any other n squares? Yes, right here. That's a loss of 6n squareds. Lose 2n, gain 5 of them back. Well, you're ahead by 3. And then you have the number 2 there.